I'll give 20 caps, not the 5,000 that the vendor has. That's my caps right there. It's increasing as I sell things.
Take care.
So I need to get 12,000 bucks and come back. I like this place. Look like a few weapons. Yeah, if I sold some stuff. Alright. So that's like right there. Okay, what's this? Crimson Caravan Company.
Evening.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, it's Ringo. I saved his life. What's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Goodbye.
I'll see you around.
I'm glad those damn bots are gone for good.
Blake?
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man.
Oh boy.
The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
He sells things, but for like half the value that the other lady does, because I guess she liked me.
Those Legion elite troops are bad blood.
Main office. Alice.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
What do you need me to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Alright.
It's been a pleasure.
Likewise. Oh my god, they're so polite.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
Any work?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire. See?
Alright. No wonder he can't carry the grenade launcher things, all that heavy stuff he's carrying. Well, my carry weight is quite low. And I'm just carrying, like, my armor. And then weapons that I use. Like, literally each of the weapons here are all ones that I use. Alright. Let's see. Quests. Deliver the invoice. Let's go here. My tongue is poking out. What?
One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
Shy Pash. That kind of action is going to get you a restraining order, and you're not going to be allowed within 300 feet of schools. You need to calm down. But it's good to see you despite that. Did you ever look into the script extender and the anti-crash and stutter modules? Yes, AM. I think I am running those. I am running the extender thing, and I am running 2 separate mods that are supposed to stop crashing. Crap. Do I need to be inside the fence? Hang on. No, outside the fence. I work in a school, then you'll lose your job. Alright, I need to get inside this wall. What are you guys? Alright, they're fine.
Evening.
Say? Muckaranfield. If I lost my job, I'd be at your door asking for work. My door? No, Errol Ozen is swinging through my estate soon. He joked about being in my walls. So this was an airport. Little bored of WoW right now, just saw Guild Wars 2 again. Currently back up the Icebroods Saga. Nice. Icebroods, did the game just crash? I think it just froze. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not responding. One sec. Sad Vegas noises.
Keep up the good work, my fellow GW2 player.
Thank you, last man. Appreciate you. Welcome. Alright, open game, tab out, tab in. Let's see where it left off. God dang, this thing breaks a lot. Alright, check the map again. Okay. This is my fave game of all time, tied with Fallout 2. You really like games that break a lot. I'm enjoying it, but all of the tinkering and tampering I'm having to do to make it work is frustrating. It certainly makes me rethink playing older games. Was the, what was the 40K, Warhammer 40K, I think it was Dawn of War is another one I got that I know I'm going to have to tamper with to make it work, and I'm kind of dreading that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it now. Las Vegas was amazing, but time did not make any favors. Yeah, I heard that it crashed quite a bit at launch, and then it just got worse over time.
Hey.
Hello.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
You having trouble with fiends?
Damn right I am. And I'm paying bounties. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Maybe. Give me their names.
First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot.
Cook.
I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two.
I'm waiting
watch
for the
out
conversation to end
dogs.
just a minute.
She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother. I never leave her side.
Lethior, thank you for the tier 1 sub, and Shy Mortis, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you. Welcome. Mukluk, that'll be Reginald Esquire the 4th, this is Dr. Vitsibbles the 3rd, because you, Lethior, Orshan 28, Marfozo 55, Tiff, Samama, Tankers, and Grim Shadow to the lap. Hope you enjoy your Steam to theme, it's on the way. Cricket the speaker, so touch a speaker, skill boys every week, please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome.
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Alright.
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you.
This means I have to
Don't get
reload
careless.
repeatedly till Boone doesn't headshot.
Right.
The YouTube channel ESO has released all videos setting up all of the base mods to make a stable, more modern experience for New Vegas. Highly recommend. It's too late. We're too far down the rabbit hole now.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Yeah, he was a jerk. It's worth pointing out, chat, I don't currently have any enemies in the NCR. Not a murder hobo. Just misunderstood. Oh, they have power armor. Cool. That's the first time I've seen power armor people that aren't, the Brotherhood of Steel.
You're new. I'm Angela. Williams. Were you just looking around, or...
Need help?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercs?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you. Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
The lab.
Hello. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
No, I got an invoice for you.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
You mentioned Vault 22?
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation.
It's like he skipped a... His mouth's still moving. He skipped a line. Nothing's impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Tell me more.
Good. I thought I sensed the kindred soul in you, beneath the wasteland veneer. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Hello all. Hey, Jersey. He just implicitly included you in Wasteland Savages. Yeah. Alright.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course. Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
Wow. No need to add reasonably
Did
competent
Dr.
as I was
Hilden-
leaving.
This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Why interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22. And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs. One after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect. But she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No.
But now he's hired you. Which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll try, but no promises.
That's all I ask. She might even be able to help you. As long as you don't speak too well of Dr. Hildern. Right. Good luck.
Hey, 2 quests at the same time. Double money. Let's go. The game just crashed. Well, for the person in chat who's asking which mods I'm currently trying to run the script extender, the New Vegas anti-crash, and the Yup anti-crash. This has been a rough morning for this. Alright. I will blast through those conversations really quick. Seems to have a lot of trouble loading screens today. Yeah. Yep. Alright, tabbing out and back in like I always have to do. Continue game, yes. What OS are you running? I'm on Windows 10. I'm gonna click the same dialogue options, I'm just gonna do it really fast.
You're new.
A pleasure to meet you.
Invoice. Vault 22. I'm listening. Nothing's impossible. What do you need me to do? Alright.
Good.
Anything else I should know? Goodbye. Alright.
Did Dr. Hill...
Why interested? He didn't mention anything else. I'll try, but no promises. Goodbye. Alright. Okay. Mike, did you ever play the radio in the game? The music is my main interest. The first time I played the game, the first day, I had that setting on. And I got DMCA'd for the radio in the background during... There was one point, I literally had my inventory open, and I was sorting my inventory, and the radio in the background DMCA'd me on YouTube. So I disabled the in-game radio. And then, it's funny, because I've had a few quests where people mention that they've called out to me from the radio, and I have no idea what they're talking about. Speed run. A speed run to catch up to where we were. Let's see. Quest. Find Looks like she's at the Crimson Caravan Company. How can you possibly be out of memory? You use like 1 megabyte. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Task Manager. My computer's at 30% memory right now. Let's, I closed a few non-essential programs. Let's try this again. Have you ever given up when game is becoming too much of a hassle? Yeah, I have. Don't know that I'm ready to do that this time, but yeah, I have. Like, the last 2 streams of this, we had very little issues. But right now, it is quite annoying. A lot of issues for... We've been playing for 1 hour, and I think we've had like 5 crashes. So, we're setting new records right now. Alright, quest. Stands on the grass. Do this. Remove our marker. Wait, what? Is there any way to see if it actually loaded the mods? I have no knowledge of how to do that now. Particular reasons why the game crashes. We had an out-of-memory one earlier. We had one when I was going through a loading screen. We had 2 when I was going through a loading screen. And then we had 2 more where the game just, like, froze, and I had to Alt F4 the game and reopen it. So today there's been 5 crashes and 3 flavors. The Elroy Motel.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives.
Okay. Let's swing by that marker on the way there. If we can. Found some mines. Iron Maiden gets like 5 crashes per hour. Is she playing New Vegas? If so, I didn't know. Oh, there's like a giant cola bottle. Is this like the Coca-Cola Museum? Sunset Sarsaparilla. I think it just froze again. Wow. Well. This is a new record. This is 6 crashes in an hour. We have never had this many. Ever. Let me try launching it from the... Instead of from Steam, I'll try launching it from here just to make sure it tries its best to run those mods. It's odd. Mine got bonkers yesterday after working fine for a week and I had to remove it. Remove what? Okay, once again, my mouse leaves the window. I have to tab out and back into the game to lock my mouse into the window. Okay, there's... I'm feeling like there's probably mines around here. Just like a gut feeling. Does hitting the VATS button not pick up the mines? I'm like spamming it. I thought it did. You can always go to Helldivers 2 since they aren't forced you to connect an account to Steam now. They are still blocking Helldivers 2 in 177 countries now that they weren't last week, so they need to revert that. Alright, quick save. Try to zone into the factory. You're launching it through Steam? Yeah, I was. I was told that that works fine.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye.
Pleased to meet you.
New in town, partner? Well, let old Festus give you the lay of the land. If you're here to redeem your Sunset Sarsaparilla stars, dump them into the slot in the barrel below and I'll count them up. If you don't know what Sunset Sarsaparilla stars are and think old Festus is just shooting his mouth off, say star info. If you're here to challenge old Festus to a game of lucky horseshoes, say I feel lucky. Lastly, if you're here about the health advisory that aired on Channel 6 recently, say silly old advisory.
Silly old advisory.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. Could you repeat it? I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand.
He doesn't respond to the advisory thing.
Take care, boy.
Why are you playing combat music? Where's the option to,
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
pickpocket Festus? It won't let me put the stars in.
Scanning for hostiles.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the... If you don't...
Star info.
Oh,
It won't let me stand back up.
Well, listen carefully, as old Festus don't like to repeat himself. Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on. These caps are known as Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
Okay.
Please clear the area until order has been restored.
Return to Festus with enough Sunset Sarsaparilla stars.
Howdy, partner. If you don't...
Deposit your stars.
That's a good start there, Softhorn, but that's not enough by a long chalk.
Wow, all the ones I've gotten so far weren't enough?
Continued resistance is unlawful.
Boone, I almost killed you.